Hey, you guys. So, as far as my last vision that I put out, the thumbnail that I'm going to use is the thumbnail that I saw this morning on CBS News um, about the volcanic activity and earthquakes in Hawaii. Um, I had already seen a little piece of the story yesterday morning, but I had the vision as I was leaving to go to church. And it kind of reminded me of the story that I heard before, but when I saw this particular clip on CBS News, I really felt like this is what the Lord was showing me because um, this, I'll leave the clip below. They showed the lava coming up between these two palm trees. And it instantly reminded me of the vision that I put out yesterday. Um, I didn't know why. Like I said, I had already seen, I didn't know until this morning when I heard the news the magnitude of what was going on in Hawaii. Um, I'm rarely on YouTube, so when I hear the news, I'm usually hearing it as I get ready for work in the morning on CBS. And so I saw the first thing last night I did go on YouTube and I was checking the news. RT News put out a video about the Hawaiian volcanic eruption. It caught my attention a little bit because it had, showed some fires in between some shrubbery, and it was kind of reminding me of the vision. And then I went to Begley's thing. His thing popped up. Um, the title of it was Armageddon like activity, you know, something real. What's the word? I can't think of the word. So I was like, okay, let me watch the story. I watched the story, but like I said, it was the thumbnail that caught my attention. But when I saw and heard the CBS News story this morning, you guys, first of all, it was a guy that said he's not leaving his home because he is trusting in the gods, little gods, to protect his home, even though there's a mandatory evacuation. Second of all, I think I heard this on my local news today before I took a nap. There were, or maybe it was in this news clip, I'll leave it below. This type of volcanic activity they haven't had since the 50s or something, and it lasted 88 days. And this is maybe why my attention is being drawn to it, because this is, the scientists don't know how long this thing is going to last. I personally, until I saw the news clip today, I don't know if it's because it's, it's Hawaii, but I've never seen, it just was amazing to me to see the magma and the fire and what they showed a demonstration of what they called a lava tube, and or because of the cracks, how this, it's just lava coming up from different little tubes everywhere. And what else? It was something else that caught my attention. Earthquakes. If I'm not mistaken, I heard somebody said there were, I want to say they said dozens, but it seemed like they said hundreds of earthquakes. Maybe they said dozens. I had no idea that they were having all this activity, all this volcanic activity and earthquakes. And I guess the earthquakes is what's causing the lava to come up through these, what they call lava tubes. I'll leave the story below. I don't know why my attention is specifically be drawn to this particular thing that's going on in Hawaii. Maybe because it's going to last a long time. But the pictures are incredible. I've never seen anything like it. It is kind of scary. It does look like something that you would see during the tribulation period. It does look like it looks apocalyptic. I know Begley can get extreme. That is his favorite word, but it does look like something that you don't want to see. Okay, you guys, something that would take place during, and it's probably gonna be worse. But fire, the fire, you guys, the fire. I think that's why the orange, I seen the orange. Usually when I see orange, it represents fire. I didn't want to say that because I didn't know. I didn't want to, I wanted to wait to see exactly what the Lord was showing me, okay, you guys? But usually when I see orangey things, it has something to do with fire, okay? That's it. I'll leave the story below. Let's pray for the people in Hawaii. Let's pray that people have the sense enough to come out, because I'm really thinking that this thing might last a long time. I can't say that for sure, but I'm not really sure why the Lord's drawing my attention to this particular volcanic and earthquake activity, okay? One more thing. When I went to Begley's page, he mentioned the fact that China, I believe, was using laser technology to affect U.S. ships or U.S. planes. That story came out on the 3rd. I don't know when I had the vision or whenever I put that out, but the update that I put out about U.S. military being compromised goes right along with that story. Okay, you guys, something is up, and we just need to be in prayer. Things are happening fast. Things are ramping up. All the warnings that people put out, we're seeing these things come to pass. Not just myself. We're seeing things come to pass rapidly. Just, I hope you know Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, because things are happening. Okay, you guys, just pray for the people in Hawaii.